Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Rewind That. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about P-Valley, Season 2, Episode number 1, called P-Land. Okay, guys, I'm not going to say it. So what I'm going to do is pretty much a quick recap. I just finished watching the show and I have a lot of thoughts, and I do not want to wait. All right, this is something that I'm thinking of doing from here on out when it comes to this show. Okay, so whatever I did not cover today, I'm gonna try to drop a separate video talking about that situation. Okay, so now we see that 5 months, I guess 5 months has passed since the infamous Murda night, and in between that time the pandemic has struck. Okay, and so P-Valley has closed. Well, the Pynk has closed. And not really though, because they're kind of given that experience through a lovely exotic car wash. And that is very, very creative, guys, I must say. Okay, nobody needs to touch anybody. It's safe, and you still get that whole, sensation, I guess. Ask Mr. Julian, the guy that went through the car wash and decides to beat something. Anywho, so this is what they're doing, guys. And we also find out that the first casualty of the Rona is none other than Tydell freaking Ruffin, okay, the mayor. And so one of the Kyle brothers is actually going to take over for him. And they ain't nothing but a bunch of bigots, so we don't really know what's going to happen with that. We know that that's going to possibly be a problem when it comes to the whole building of the casino situation. Now, we got the ladies. It's not a lot of them that are still working at the Pynk. And then we get news that they're going to lift the shutdown, right? Or shut in, whatever you want to call it. So doors are opening now. The Pynk is gonna reopen or reopen, and we see that Mercedes, her shoulder is pretty bad. All right, even though she's still working at Poe and doing her thing, her shoulder is pretty bad. And so Hailey would like to bring in some new girls. Now, she doesn't say this to Clifford right now, but we see a scene where she's telling Mercedes that she wants to bring, new females in. And Mercedes was like, we don't need no new blood. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it that I am annoyed with is that Hailey has, yes, she came to the rescue. She saved the day. She bought the Pynk, made sure that it didn't go into foreclosure, or it wasn't auctioned off. It wasn't foreclosure, but she made sure that it wasn't auctioned off. Okay. So yeah, she saved the day, but homegirl took the majority of ownership. And I don't like that. Like, she told Uncle Clifford, oh, I gave you 15% of ownership. And it's just like, for me, I don't really know how I would feel about that, guys. I kind of feel like, all right, if you came in to save the day with, first of all, money that ain't even yours, that you stole, okay? If you came in to save the day, thank you very much. But if you're coming in to take over a business that was in my family for years, that my grandmother started and whoever else she was involved with, if you come to do that, then let it go under. Maybe some of y'all don't feel the same way, but I just don't appreciate her giving this man 15% of his own business. I would, if I was Uncle Clifford, I would rather be like, listen, girl, I'm not about to have you be no owner. Thank you so much for helping me out, but I'm going to pay you back. How about that? We going to have a little arrangement going on where I'm paying you back, every step of the way or whatever, because you're not about to be owning nothing over here. This is something that's been in my family for quite some time or whatever, so that's my only thing. I do not appreciate what Hailey is doing in this situation. And I really was feeling her when she came through with all that money and she bought the Pynk. I was feeling that. I was like, yes, girl, but I don't like what she's doing right now. Like, I know for a fact, I feel like I know for a fact that if that was Mercedes that came through with that money, she would not be trying to be part owner. I don't think she would, guys. I feel like because she treats Uncle Clifford and everybody at the Pynk like family, that would have just been some family stuff that she would have taken care of. I don't feel like she would have took this man's business and all that. And so the thing that makes it worse is that she's making decisions, and when Mercedes is like, what does Clifford have to say about it? Hailey's like, it don't matter what Uncle Clifford gotta say. He ain't the owner. I'm the owner. So all of that right there, I don't like it. That's why I really wanted to jump on it and talk about it, because I was really pissed off, especially when I heard that she was like, I let you have 15%. Like 15%? Ooh, child. But to be fair, Uncle Clifford is still, all right, still screwing up the money, okay? He does not know how to handle money, guys. I'm sorry. I know that he has a very, very good heart, and he was trying to explain to Hailey that the money is pretty much gone because he was trying to keep the girls afloat so they didn't have to go, do something strange for a piece of change and everything like that. And, I get it. He really does have a good heart, but it comes as a detriment to him most of the time. He's one of those dudes that he wants to save everyone, but unfortunately, it messes up everything that he got going on. It messes with his money. It puts him in debt. He's gonna have to learn how to freaking, say no or something, because he gonna have to find a healthy balance. Like, keep that good heart of yours, Uncle Clifford. I love you. One of my faves. Okay, guys, I'm new. Welcome me to the Pynk, guys. I'm new here. So Uncle Clifford, just so y'all know, I love Uncle Clifford. Mercedes, that's my girl. I don't dislike Hailey, but I don't like what she's doing here with the situation. And I really, really hope that somebody tell her about herself. I really hope somebody get in her freaking behind, honestly. And the crazy thing about it is that now that she's the owner, we have Corbin going to Andre saying that maybe the new owner of the Pynk will consider selling, because we know daggone well that Uncle Clifford would never sell the Pynk, but the new owner would. So that's a whole lot of drama coming our way, guys. We don't really know what the heck is going to happen. We don't know how down or how loyal Hailey is to Clifford and stuff like that. I feel like she would probably be more loyal to Mercedes, because they kind of have a little bond going on, and Mercedes has her staying at her house now and stuff like that. They have a little bond. That's another thing that I did like when I binge watched the season for the first time, guys, last week. Binge watched it, and I really loved just how their relationship went full circle. Like, it kind of just, they went from like not really feeling each other like that, and they just became really tight. Like they played around and called each other Thelma and Louise and things like that, and they really became like Thelma and Louise, which is really funny at the very end when they killed that guy, Hailey's ex-dude. So that was actually funny, because I just now made that connection. Kind of didn't really realize that. But back to that, I really love their relationship. I like that bond that Mercedes and Hailey have. But I'm saying all that to say, I hope that Hailey turns things around. Like, don't get on this boss trip and all of that, girl. Like, I kind of feel like she has a lot to offer when it comes to the business side. You see her now where she kind of got this little, it looks like everybody's using this app to get paid and stuff like that. And so, she has a lot to offer in that area. But I just don't like the fact that she's trying to rule stuff now. Don't let it go to your head. No, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Okay. Uncle Clifford, get yourself together, get that money together, okay? And you know what happened? I'm all over the place, guys, because now I'm thinking about Uncle Clifford showing up with that green just to get them daggone chitlins. His grandmother done sent him down there to get the chitlins, y'all, okay? Me and my son was up in here watching it like, where the heck did that green outfit come so freaking fast? Where that outfit come from so fast? Yo, but he was killing it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna come up there for some daggone chitlins. Are you kidding me? Ew. But anyway, so we also have Mississippi, and she's doing her thing now, guys. She is excommunicated from the Pynk because you don't pull a gun out on family, okay? That's what the heck Mercedes said. She didn't say family, guys. She said family, okay? F-R A-M-I-L-Y, family. You don't pull a gun on family, all right? So we see that she is doing her thing. She's a video hoe now, and she is all up in the video with little Murda. They doing their thing. You know, he's also talking about wanting to go on tour with her and stuff. But meanwhile, her man has her locked up in the house. That's what he wants. And it seems like they kind of get along a little better now because he feels more secure with her being on the lives at home, okay? But he also wants to work. Now, I feel like I need to do a whole separate video all about Mississippi, aka Keyshawn. And I will do that, guys, because I don't want to go in too much with that. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that real quick, guys. And also the fact that Andre came to pay his respects. That was great. But he left his wife, and she was really like adamant about him not, you know, going off because she was scared. She's been having a rough time at the hospital, losing patients left and right. Her face is all bruised up from the mask. I mean, it's real. She's staying down in the basement because she doesn't want to possibly get him sick. Like, she's really taking super precautions, and I totally understand that. That's the kind of stuff that we were kind of doing when the Rona was out as well. And while we're on the subject of Andre, I mean, he just could not keep his word to his wife. She basically screamed and had a freaking panic attack when she found out that he was gonna go to Tydell's funeral. And, you know, he's like, listen, I won't go to the funeral, but I'll pay my respects. I mean, he was up in the funeral. He was doing a speech. He was all up at the house. I mean, the dude was everywhere, okay, in the mix. And he just don't know how to keep his word to his wife. Let's just say it's safe to say that. Another thing is that Hailey shows up at night sometime, and, you know, she's asking him for a cigarette and just all up in his face. And I'm like, girl, back the freak up. You know, like, he's married, you know it. Back up. That's all I need you to do. Back up, get out the man's face. You know, so I don't like Andre, just so y'all know. I don't like him. And Hailey being all up in his face knowing he's married and all that, I don't really like that about her either. So she really needs to stop everything that she's doing. I'm trying my best to like this girl, but she's doing a little too much that I don't like. I do respect that she gave Mercedes the money to put down on her gym. That's what's up. That was great. So, you know, she has a lot of, I think she's a good person deep down, you know, but I don't know. She just got some ways about her. And I think she feels like she's doing the right thing. But the way she's going about it is just a little different. You know what I'm saying, guys? It could rub folks the wrong way. And also, I would like to do a separate video on Mercedes. You know, the fact that she is the bottom chick and she is getting paid the same as everybody. I don't agree with that. So we're definitely going to talk a little more about that, guys. All right. And you see that she has her gym now. Looks like it needs to be renovated. Looks like there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But she wanted to open it for everybody for next week because they're opening things up right now, right? But the girls are all saying that my mama said we can't afford it. And plus, even if we could afford it, my mama's just, she don't think it's safe. And that's how I was too, you know? When I heard about Cheer was opening back up, I was like, no, I understand that y'all trying to rush this thing, but no, thank you. Shoot. Anyway, guys, but that was it. Throughout this episode, I was looking for my man Diamond, like, where the frick is Diamond at, okay? And he finally showed up, guys, and he is through. Like, he's still hurt when he saw Keyshawn because she came out. Listen, she had to lie about diapers. She put a bunch of clean diapers in the diaper genie just so she could go out to the store and get some moon pies. Like, really, girl? That's a shame. And then she had that thing around her neck, you know, that necklace that he gave her for courage. And she was trying to explain to him, like, I'm sorry, because now he work at the dollar store, being security, freaking mushing Negroes for not wearing a mask. I'm telling you, this man is just too funny and something else, okay? So he over there mushing Negroes like, where your mask at? Manhandling suckers, okay? And so, you know, she's like, I just want to explain to you. He's like, no, I don't want to hear it. Just go on, please, not here. And she's like, I always think about that night. What if you would have killed him, this and that? Did you ever think about what would happen and all of this? So she tried to take off the necklace and give it to him. And he was like, I don't want that if it don't work. You know what I'm saying? So what I took from that was, if he gave her that for courage, and she don't got no freaking courage to lead that man that's always whooping her behind, then it don't work. Okay, it don't work. So I don't want it. And it was a emotional scene and pretty sad. I understand why everybody kind of don't really want anything to do with her, but she is in a very messed up situation. That's why I would like to do a separate video about her. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so before I get out of here, let me mention something real quick about Lil Murda, guys. Let me just say that when Uncle Clifford said he was done with him, he was freaking done with him, okay? Because in this episode, we definitely see that the last time Little Murda heard from Uncle Clifford was 5 months ago on Murda night, okay? Now remember, Uncle Clifford tried to come out into that little room area with that record exec, whoever that dude was that was trying to sign Little Murda and sign Mississippi. You know, he came out there, Clifford came out there and was kind of showing a little PDA, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of affection, putting his hand on Murda's shoulder, and Murda was not having it. Like, like we trying to do business, you know. He kind of like lashed out at him real quick, and Uncle Clifford walked away. And then later on, when they was in the back room, Clifford was like, I thought you said you didn't want to, you know, screw and suck in the dark. I don't even like to repeat that, but that's what he said pretty much. And Murda was like, I was just flexing or whatever. And Clifford was just like, no, like, there's the door, you know where to go. Like, you only got one time with me, Negro. And that was that. He has not responded to any text at all. And it's just been a wrap. So we see that situation is a no so far. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when the Pynk open back up, but I do believe that Murda's going to make his way back down there some way, somehow, because he's going to use the Pynk to, you know, help out with his tour and promote his tour, things like that. And that's pretty much that, guys. Let me know what you thought about the season premiere of P-Valley Season 2, episode number 1. If there was anything that I did not talk about, please remind me, because I can actually do a separate video about that. That's kind of the way I think I want to tackle this season. Just doing additional videos, but coming through with that initial first reaction type thought video. You know what I'm saying? I know that was a lot, but anyway, thank you guys so much for your time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, you guys take care and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.